Hi, today we are going to talk about how technological advances alter a childhood's upbringing negatively. You might ask, what is social media?
Merriam-Webster defines social media as a form of electronic communication such as website for social networking and microblogging, through which people create online communities to share information, ideas, personal messages, and other content. Some of the applications that dominate this space today are Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Snapchat can be best described as a disappearing photo messaging app, whereas Instagram and Facebook are photo sharing through a feed. Twitter is another social app which people can tweet their thoughts, opinions, and beliefs and are limited to characters.
Unfortunately, childhood has changed for the worse due to social media.
Adolescence was a safe space, but is it still? Nowadays, kids are dealing with issues that in the absence of social media weren't even exposed to them, like inappropriate content. According to Hineker, parents have worried that television content is too violent, over-sexualized, and advertising-heavy. Prior work documents parents' concerns, and the internet exposes children to predators, facilitates bullying, and increases experience with inappropriate sexual content. Childhood culture is changing. Why walk to a neighbor's house when you can just FaceTime them to hang out instead? Not only are kids ridden of their innocence, but they do not get to experience their freedom as past generations have. According to Childress, these days it's all about being inside of the home and good luck getting out of the house, so the result of which is that kinds of trouble that we may have had when we were running around with our friends is now taking place in a very traceable, very persistent environment. A mother in Illinois says she felt shock, anger, and fear after being investigated by state child services when a neighbor called authorities to report her 8-year-old daughter walking the family dog around the block alone. From being able to walk 20 minutes to school alone to getting in trouble for letting a child walk around the block with a dog, childhood and parenting regimes have reached a new norm. How one makes and interacts with friends has changed from going next door to play outside with your neighbor to DMing someone on Instagram or any other social media site. Who we are prone to meet and relationships in our lives are affected as well. For example, people can be internet friends who live in different countries and would never have crossed paths otherwise. According to Chattery, while social media is used for keeping up with global news and connections, it is mainly used for developing and maintaining relationships with those with whom they are close in proximity.